Hello, everyone. I hope that you are doing well and your families are doing well. My name is Dell, and thank you so much for clicking on the video and thank you for watching the video. I really appreciate it. So, I'm back on the side garden, and this video is just to show you the before versus now. The garden is coming along very, very, very well. Things are starting to bloom and get full and pretty and healthy, and I'm loving that. But I also want you to see what it looked like before we got to this point. So I started this garden about 4 years or so now, maybe 3.5 years ago. And this side of the garden was just leaves, debris, not worked on, just kind of just idle, sitting there. And then one day I decided I wanted to make it pretty and make the backyard pretty. It once was, but then I let it go, and now we're back to stay. So I'm going to insert some pictures of what the garden looked like before, the side garden, and some other pictures as well, just to let you see the transformation so far. As you can see on those pictures, this little area was not, I don't even think it was kind of carved out. It's carved out with these, you can barely see them, with the borders down here. But I don't think those are visible in the pictures. And in one of the pictures, you can see me trying to, I think that was my first video, trying to get the yard back together and blowing up the leaves and starting to plant in the fall, I believe it was, or after the fall. I just wanted to let you see the good and the bad. The garden has not always looked as fresh as it is now, but it is really coming along, and that's what I'm so proud about. And that's why I try to keep it up, because I don't ever want it to get back to that, the way that it was. So that is the side garden. Now these two are my most proudest spaces here, because I have really been working on them and just kind of had a vision of what I wanted them to look like. And now that they have come together just flawlessly for me, I'm just so excited. It's not that I'm bragging or being vain or anything like that. It's just that, when you do a good work and you're proud of it, you kind of want everybody to see it, not in a boastful manner, but just like, look where this, from my vision to where it is now. So that's why I am proud of this space. I'm going to also insert pictures of the vision that I had before everything was put together here, and before this space was even thought of. I received some free furniture from a furniture store that was going out of business, and they had to have all of the furniture out of that store by the next day. So how blessed I was, right? So I packed up my truck and I came on home with the free items. And in the pictures, you'll see this table and the space where I'm showing you that I'm getting it together, what my vision was for the next spring, because I received those during the fall. So these two chairs, this one and this one, came along with this glass table, which is just gorgeous. And it was free. It was all free. And only thing I had to do was touch up the paint on it. In some instances or some cases I didn't. I left it as is, to look worn. And then these two chairs here, this one, that chair, and this chair, were chairs that I had in my garden already, but wasn't doing anything with them, and they were black, so I painted them white. And I wanted them to have a contrast between these two chairs. So as you can see, there are pillows in these two chairs, but there are none in these, simply because I didn't want to hide the leaves or the detail in the chairs. So yes, these items were completely free, and I was just so happy about that. Also, with that free day came this vase here, and subscriber mentioned when I asked what color I should paint it, they said I should paint it bronze. I think I'm going to do that. I just haven't gotten around to it yet, but I think that would fit in because I don't want a loud color, like a pop of color, because that's already in the garden. The colors are already in the garden, the yellows and all that stuff like that, the bird cages and all that. So I do think I may paint this bronze. That's a great idea. So I cannot remember the name. Is it Straight? I can't remember the name, but I thank you for that idea. I think I'm going to go with that. So that is part one of the then and now, the garden through transition, and I'll hopefully be back with another one. I'm trying to do those videos as I clean up areas so I can show you the before and after. So I don't clean up the area, it really still kind of looks, it doesn't make sense pretty much. But before I say goodbye, I wanted you to see something that I did today. This is, do you guys remember the kerosene heaters? This is a kerosene heater, the cage that goes on top. And you know, I don't throw anything away. I mean anything. So what I decided to do is I planted some vinca in there from another part of this garden, and my idea or my vision is for the vinca to grow up, intertwine all in there, and hopefully we can see a little bit of pink. I painted that. It's I can't think of the name, but it's from Lowe's, and I think that is such a pretty paint. And this is one of my thrifted dishes that I thrifted from Goodwill years ago. So I'm using that. I think I'm going to put some bird seed in there, and hopefully the birds and not the unruly squirrels can come and enjoy a little bird seed. So I thought that was colorful, and that's what I'm kind of looking for. I wanted it to coincide with this plant right here, and so that was my vision. That's why I did that. So, and I also changed the plate out here so that they could match. I think I paid like 39 cents for the plates and these salad plates. So I thought that that was something interesting and fun. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and again, I'll be back with some more then and now, hopefully, if I can get things completely cleared up soon and cleaned up. But thank you always for watching. Hope you have a great rest of the weekend. Happy Memorial Day, and may the good Lord bless you all real good. Take care, and I'll see you in a video real soon.